Welcome and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Wolverine. And today we'll be making deep fried chicken. So, how do you like your deep fried chicken? Do you like it in buttermilk? Do you like to just use the flour to bread it? Or do you use eggs? Well, today we're using all three. So as you can see, I'm about to dissect my whole chicken. Have you ever dissected chicken before? Well, here's a tip for you. Follow these instructions and you could be a pro just like me. I'm just joking, guys. You can either get your leg quarters or your breast pieces or your wings basically bought in the store already cut up, but you know I'm extra, so I like to show off my skills a little bit. One tip before you do that, make sure your knife is sharp. This knife could have been a lot sharper, but it works. So I'm about to basically cut off my legs and cut the thighs. Pretty quick job, pretty easy job, to be honest with you. If you know what you're doing, it should be piece of cake, piece of pie. And if you don't, you could just watch me and follow the instructions. So I'm about to cut off the wings. I like to put a little piece of the breast meat on there. Just don't like the dry wing. I like to cut off a piece of the breast to just make it extra, a little something on there. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have our breast and rib piece that we're about to work right now. Looks like a heart, don't it? There goes that dull knife again. Beautiful. So now you have, this is what you would buy in the store when you buy bone-in chicken breast. But in this case, I'm gonna cut it in two. So basically I'm gonna have a piece of the breast and a rib. This is what you call a rib. I'll show it to you in a few seconds. So if you go to KFC or Mary Brown's or Popeyes, that's basically the rib that I threw in there first before that piece of breast. See, I'm cutting it again. That's a rib. Perfect. And a piece of the breast. So now my chicken is nicely washed and cleaned. You wash your chicken over here, guys. I'm gonna sprinkle some salt over, just season to taste. Now I'm going to add some black pepper. And I also have some chicken spice. As usual, guys, the description will be in the box below. Nothing to it. It's pretty simple stuff here. So now I'm also adding some all-purpose spices. And now I'm gonna rub the spices together to marinate the chicken. Lovely. So here I am separating a piece of thigh, a wing, and a leg. And I believe I got a piece of rib in there too. Yeah, there you go. So I'm about to put some buttermilk on this. I'm about to marinate this for 24 hours in buttermilk. Okay, so this will also be one way that we could fry or deep fry chicken. Amazing. It's gonna be so delicious, you guys. Can't wait for you to see this. Get those pieces all in there. Awesome. So here's, you can see as I'm putting my shrink wrap over to put it in the refrigerator to marinate. So that's the regular pieces that I will later on fry in eggs and just flour. So those are the extra pieces that you'll see what I'll do with later on. Okay, so this is 24 hours later, and our chicken is marinated and seasoned to perfection. Let's begin. So here I'm pouring 2 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, and I have some onion and garlic powder, black pepper and salt, and cayenne pepper. So I'm gonna pour 2 cups of buttermilk to re-dip my chicken, because I won't use the marinated buttermilk to dip again, because basically I'm trying to make this all crispy, so I'm trying to double dip it so you get that crispy crunch when you bite into that chicken. So I'm basically swishing all these seasons around in the flour to get it all over. And here is my oil. So I'm frying my chicken at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Here we are. So I took a piece of drumstick. I'm about to roll it in the flour. Coat it real good, you guys. Get that baby coated. And then I'm about to dip it in some fresh buttermilk. And then put it back in the flour again. Give it another whirl. And this is how you get extra crispy chicken. Let's do this again with a piece of thigh. Same process, same procedure. Another tip for you guys. So with white meat, I tend to pick those out first out of the oil before anything else. I basically fry that for 14 minutes, 14 to 16 minutes. And with the dark meat, I give it 20 to 25 minutes because those pieces usually take a lot longer to fry. I'm giving our chicken a milk bath, you guys. That's what you call a milk bath right there. So now let's dip it in our hot oil. Taking a hot bath. That's what you call a hot bath. A hot bath. Stumbling over my words here. Look at that. So, wow. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? Beautiful. So as you notice, I took my wing out first after 60 minutes. And I also took my rib out as well because it's considered white meat. It's a part of the breast. And later on, I took my leg and my thigh out. 16 minutes for the white meat, 20 to 25 minutes for your dark meat. So here I'm now whispering 2 large eggs together. My second batch of chicken, I will dip those in eggs. As you can see here, you're gonna get a nice, beautiful golden brown color, and it's really delicious. I think for my preference, it will be the egg dip and flour. This is my favorite because you get that nice taste. I don't know, it's just something about eggs and the flour for me that does it for me. That's it for me. Like, yeah, that's my forever fried chicken method, to be honest. The buttermilk is also delicious, but this is my favorite. You try it at home and you'll see for yourself. To each your own. They're all good. They're all delicious, however you choose to deep fry your chicken. Some people like the buttermilk, some people like it plain. It all depends on your preference. Nice and juicy chicken wing here, dipped in the eggs. Round 2, hot bath. Another tip, guys, don't overcrowd your pan. Never overcrowd your pan. Look at that beautiful chicken wing. Wow. Just beautiful. Same process, guys. I took the wing out first after the first 16 minutes. Next 20 to 25 minutes, I took my thigh and my leg out. And now for just plain flour, nothing else. And remember, all the flour is seasoned. As you can see in the beginning, I'm basically using the same flour as I seasoned earlier in the video, and that same flour seasoned all the chicken. Chicken was basically pre-seasoned. This is just an extra layer for the outside of the chicken. So whatever your preference, fried chicken is fried chicken, you guys, and nothing like it. Make sure you get all the skin covered as well. Last piece. It's my last piece. That's a rib piece as well. My last piece of chicken. I basically got 10 pieces of chicken from that whole chicken there, because basically I split the breast piece into two, the leg and thigh, the two wings. Yeah. My third hot pot. Excellent. So that's a piece of rib. Not too different from the egg dip, as you can see in the basics of the color. In terms of color, that's a piece of breast and another piece of rib. Beautiful. Isn't that just gorgeous? Thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time with